You are watching Travel World Online.
Hi, Bhuvan. Thank you for giving this opportunity from Anil Sharma. It was a great pleasure and a very important moment that I am just talking to you on the occasion of Thai Convention, which is the 66th episode, I believe. And this was a most weighted event that we were talking, and Sri Lanka was looking forward to. And it came on a time where that Sri Lanka needs this kind of an events, international events, where that it will boost the confidence of visitors to Sri Lanka, the tourists, people who come on vacation, come on business, come on MICE events, etc. So I wish all success for the 67th Thai Convention in Sri Lanka, which is going to be held from 6th to 9th July. And I personally thank the President, Ms. Jyoti Mayal, on this occasion and making this event success, or going to have this event in Sri Lanka. I know personally she took a lot of effort with all stakeholders to make this is a reality. Okay, having said that, Sri Lanka Airlines being the national carrier of Sri Lanka, and we carry 45% to 50% of the total tourist arrival or visitors to Sri Lanka. And as you know, we have been operating 9 destinations in India, covering from north to south. Especially we are very strong, and we are covering the southern part of India. If you want to mention namely that we are operating to Chennai, Trichy, Madurai, Karnataka, that is Bangalore, and Kochi, Trivandrum, in the Kerala. Then when come to north, that is Delhi and Maharashtra in Mumbai. So once again, it was a great moment for us to have Thai Convention, and also Sri Lankan is also getting back to its normal flight operations. We are operating 85 weekly flights to India. The same time that we have been contemplating to just to getting back to the pre-COVID operations, that we were operating more than 100 flights a week, and also we had plans to operate to Ahmedabad and Calicut, though that we discontinued to Coimbatore and Kolkata. We have not given up our hopes, so if things are getting better, we will start operating to those destinations as well. And out of Colombo, we have expanded, and also we have started increasing the frequency to the destination that we used to. We are operating to Australia and again Europe, that is London, Paris and Frankfurt. And in the Far East, as you know, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and even Japan, Jakarta, and even China, that is Beijing and Shanghai, Guangzhou, and as I told you, Australia, that is Melbourne and Sydney. So once again, thank you for this opportunity, and Sri Lanka is gaining momentum. Sri Lankan Airlines is getting back to its normal operations, and our flights are doing extremely well, and even that we have been bringing passengers or rather tourists to Sri Lanka from India. So in the first few months of 2023, the total arrivals have crossed over and above 5 lakhs, that is from January to May, and India is being the predominant tourist arrival country to Sri Lanka. The first 3 months, India was the second largest tourist arrival to Sri Lanka, but I think in the month of April and May, India is the number 1 tourist arrival to Sri Lanka, that being the number 1 source market to Sri Lanka. So that shows how India is important to us, and how India and travelers are important to Sri Lanka and Sri Lankan Airlines. Okay. Another segment that we are talking about is the film crew or the film shooting. In addition to that, we can even think about the wedding organizers, where that we can have large scale luxury weddings in Sri Lanka. But before that, to touch on this film crew or the film shooting, Sri Lanka can offer a wide range of options, from beach to hill country or the cities or whatever that they want, even that they can make their own sets in Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka could be one of the attractive location for the film shooting. And some of the environment, or I would say the climate, all those things will be shooting for the film crew or the film stars or the filmmakers, because Sri Lanka will not have this extreme winter or the extreme weathers like winter and extreme summer. Sri Lankan have that very nice climate throughout the year, so that will help the film shooting or the film crews to have their shootings in Sri Lanka. And that's one of the I would say a sector that which we have not explored very much, so that we have to just to promote. Even I think even in our recent road shows conducted by Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau, they were emphasizing about this film shooting locations in Sri Lanka. And also, as I mentioned at the beginning, to focus on even wedding organizers to have their weddings in Sri Lanka, especially the luxury weddings. We have large rather big hotels who can host those kind of thing, and we have the facility and we have the capabilities to host that one. In addition that, we have our Sri Lankan holidays arm, which will be focusing on promoting Sri Lankan holidays, that is Sri Lankan hotels and destination that we can promote using Sri Lankan Airlines. And we have attractive fares and we have attractive package rates to promote Sri Lankan holidays. That is our Sri Lankan holiday franchises. We have many SHF operators appointed across India from north to south. And also that we encourage people, if they want to take the stop in Sri Lanka before they move on to their next destination where the Sri Lankan operates to, so we are encouraging them also, and they can contact the Sri Lankan office, or they can contact our SHFO or franchise operators, or even if they just talk to us, we can just connect them with the land arrangement organizations who can just provide those hotels at very attractive rates. Okay. We have not specifically a special fare for students, but we have that students some benefits like the additional baggages, because when they carry their education materials. And in case of if there are promotions sometimes take place depending on the season of the rather I would say during some specific season, or we can say lean season, or soon after the holiday seasons or peak season, we used to put special fares for those kind of segments like students and even leisure travelers to get more business on Sri Lanka. Thank you very much, Sharma, and really appreciated, and Aibowan, and once again we wish success and for this Thai convention, and looking forward to see you in Sri Lanka.
You are watching Travel World Online.